In September of 2018, a YouTuber named Colin uploaded a chilling video titled Exploring Haunted Mansion at Night to his channel, The Bearded Explorer. His channel is dedicated to urban exploration, where he frequently shares footage of his eerie encounters while exploring various haunted and abandoned buildings throughout the UK. In this particular video, Colin, along with one of his friends, Liv, decided to explore an abandoned mansion known as Westbury House, located in Hampshire, England. According to Colin, Westbury House was originally built in the 18th century as a private estate and was converted into a nursing home in the 1980s. However, it was later revealed that the staff members had been severely mistreating their residents, and as a result, the nursing home was ultimately shut down in 2016. Since then, the mansion has been completely abandoned and has gained a reputation for being haunted. Many explorers and paranormal investigators have reported sightings of ghostly figures, such as a woman crawling through the house and ghostly apparitions of monks walking through the corridors. Despite all this, Colin and Liv set out to explore the haunted mansion in the middle of the night. As the duo started their exploration, they immediately noticed that the building was in a complete mess, with piles of junk and trash scattered everywhere. This indicated that the mansion had sadly fallen victim to looters and squatters. The first few minutes of their exploration went pretty smoothly as they only stumbled upon stacks of old furniture and personal belongings, and it did appear as if they were completely alone inside. However, just moments later, as they were walking through one of the rooms, that's when they encountered something truly disturbing.
There are small brochures here, look.
Oh, look.
Yeah. It's all the phone. It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, look at the old cars.
Alright, you ready for the kitchen? Shh! Did you hear that? Sounded like that fucking xylophone. I can swear I heard it. Fuck this, come on. It's weird.
After hearing the sound of a xylophone, the explorers immediately went towards the room to investigate its source. Unfortunately, they found nothing. To make matters even more disturbing, when Liv initially played the xylophone, he placed the mallet roughly in the middle of the brochure. However, when they went back inside the room, the mallet had mysteriously moved from its original position, confirming that someone or something must have played the xylophone while they were exploring the kitchen. Colin and Liv didn't think too much about this detail and continued their exploration. However, as they were exploring the upper level, they started hearing the noises once again.
That fireplace is absolutely brilliant. What the fucking hell was that?
What the fuck was that?
What the hell was that? Fucking hell. Alright, that was weird. That was really fucking weird.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, let's go. Let's just get out of this one. Alright, let's take a walk up this way. You believe the amount of stuff that they've got in here? You believe the amount of stuff that they've got in here?
If you look closely at the point when Colin entered the hallway, you can see what appears to be a man's head peeking out of an open door. However, Colin and Liv were completely unaware of this detail at the time. It wasn't until Colin reviewed the footage later that he saw the man peeking out the door. Colin and Liv, oblivious to any of these chilling encounters, continued exploring. However, that's when they encountered something that effectively put an end to their exploration.
Donald Duck. Sounds weird. I keep hearing that banging. Can you hear that banging? I think it's outside. Oh, it's giving me the shits. I really don't like it in here. Have a look in that room at the end. See. That's what I fucking heard the other day. That's what I heard the other day. That door is locked. There's nothing out there. That is where we've just come from. That is the exact same noise I heard the other day.
What that?
After hearing a loud bang coming from a locked door, the duo had no interest in discovering who was on the other side. As a result, they eventually ended their exploration and safely made it out of the mansion. It's still unclear who the man peeking out the door was or whether he intended any harm. However, based on his behavior that night, it's likely he was either a squatter or a homeless individual who simply didn't want anyone inside the mansion. The man initially played the xylophone in an attempt to scare the explorers away. When they didn't leave, he peeked out the door, trying to reveal his presence. But to his absolute shock, the explorers didn't notice him. Finally, the man locked himself inside the room and made loud noises, which effectively sent the explorers out of the mansion. In March 2020, a British YouTuber named Adam uploaded a rather disturbing video where he investigated an abandoned murder house on his channel, Adam Mark Explores. His channel mainly focuses on urban exploration, and he frequently posts footage of his strange encounters in various abandoned locations throughout the UK. In this particular video, Adam decided to explore an abandoned murder house, which is also known as Sally's Murder House, located in Macclesfield, England. According to the legend, a young girl named Sally was murdered in the house and later buried in the woods nearby. This house is considered one of the most haunted mansions in England and has been linked to paranormal activity for many years. Adam begins the video by exploring various rooms in the house and shows his viewers the creepy graffiti and warnings displayed on the walls. Throughout his exploration, he mentions that the house is in poor condition and has been left abandoned for quite some time. After investigating the lower level, he chose to go upstairs. As he was making his way up, he suddenly heard a loud noise coming from one of the rooms he had just left. And this is when things started to take a very disturbing turn.
This is very Amityville. Sally's in the woods. You just knocked through the wall. Oh my god. The blue ball in there. This is disgustingly scary, this house. Bad vibes. But we'll just make our way down because that's downstairs there. Wow, this is strange. Look at these old wardrobes. Right, we'll have a little bit of fun, guys. What film does this house remind you of? Let me know in the comments, because I know what I'm getting. I've said it 3 times. Right, tell me if you hear anything and I'm not just freaking out on my own. We're just going to check up the upstairs. F off. Hello? Was that?
After hearing the loud noise, Adam quickly went downstairs to investigate, but he unfortunately found nothing. To make things even more disturbing, after Adam released the video, his viewers noticed something that he had overlooked while exploring. Several comments on his video pointed out that the blue ball in the center of the room hadn't been there when Adam initially explored the room, and that Adam might have seen the same ball again on the top floor. But he was completely unaware of any of this and continued with his exploration. As he was attempting to understand the source of the loud noise he had just heard, he suddenly hears water flooding into the basement.
Right, let's head downstairs now and find out what that bloody running water is. No way. I've sussed out what that is. Oh my god. Someone's flooding the basement. Oh my god. Who the f***'s done that? Guys, my head's gone now. Somebody's flooded the basement. Don't even know what you do about that. It's not in any wind. But this is the last room. Oh, my head's gone. Just another utility room. And then back up. Right, let's get out of here and try and work out who to call.
After observing the water flood into the basement, Adam became overwhelmed with paranoia and anxiety over what he was witnessing, leading him to decide to call it a night. However, leaving the house wasn't going to be as simple as he'd anticipated. While he was heading down the stairs to exit the house, he was startled by the sound of a piano coming from one of the rooms.
Right, so that's I need to work out who to ring to sort that flood out, or and I'm hearing some weird shit, man. I need to get out of here. Try and work out who's call. Right. Off. Hello? Off. Off. Fuck this. Fuck this. Do you get out?
After hearing someone play the piano, Adam rushes into the room to see who was pressing the keys, but yet again he finds no one there. Disturbed by these strange encounters, Adam, afraid for his life, ultimately decides to leave the house. The mystery of how the blue ball ended up in the middle of the room, along with the source of the loud bang and the piano playing, remains unsolved, as Adam never discovered the truth behind any of these strange encounters.
Oh God, someone's right out there. What do I do? Oh my God. He had something in his hand too. It must have been a gun.
This right here is a YouTuber named Jared Coker, who in March of 2022 uploaded a video titled Caught and Arrested at an Abandoned Factory on his channel Jared Coker Urbex. His channel is dedicated to exploring abandoned locations, and he frequently uploads footage of his disturbing encounters while visiting various abandoned places across the United States. In this particular video, Jared explored an abandoned pet food factory located in Wichita, Kansas. At the start of the video, he climbed through a window to enter the facility and showcased the various machinery and equipment that had been left behind. While exploring, he did not encounter anything out of the ordinary and seemed to be entirely alone inside. However, about 15 minutes into his exploration, Jared spotted a red car approaching the factory and entering through the gates. This is when things started to take a very disturbing turn.
Uh-oh. There's a car right there. Oh, they're out of their car. Oh, they're coming in the gate. They're coming in the gate. On second thought, I might just want to wrap this up a little quicker here. I want to see where he goes, though. Yeah, if I'm going to leave here, I'm going to need to know exactly where he's headed towards. He's really coming all the way in here. He's opening the second gate. Now I'm really concerned. He's gonna go around where I can't see him. Huh. I really do gotta get out of here now. I don't like that.
After observing a red car go through both gates, it's evident that the man intends to enter the factory. In a state of panic, Jared searches for a way out of the building without drawing attention. Unfortunately, the car drives around the building and goes out of sight, implying that the man could suddenly appear and confront or ambush Jared at any time. However, Jared spots the man and realizes he is holding a firearm as he approaches the main entrance.
Oh God. Someone's right out there. What do I do? Oh my God. Was that a gunshot? I think it was. He had something in his hand too. It must have been a gun. I can't see him anywhere. Now we're going back down to the first floor. No, don't make sounds. No, no, no. The worst thing is I don't know where he is. I've got several different possible ways I could get out of here, but I don't know which side he's on, so I don't know which sides to avoid. Yeah, I don't know for sure, but I think we just have to go for it.
After hearing a loud gunshot, Jared made every effort to escape without attracting attention. Unfortunately, he couldn't find a proper route to escape and decided to leave anyway. After climbing out of the window he had entered earlier, it seemed that Jared had successfully avoided the armed man. However, just when he thought he was safe, the man ambushed him.
Whoa, whoa.
Stop right there.
Whoa.
Who else is with you?
Oh, it's just me. You scared me to death.
Okay. Get over there now.
What?
Sit down. Give you handcuffs. Put them on. Got it? Either I can put them on or you can put them on. Take your pick. Okay?
What's gonna happen?
What's going to happen is the police is going to come and then you take your name and they'll get you for criminal trespassing. It's nothing these days. A lot better than me, isn't it?
Was that what I heard?
Yeah.
What you at?
See people like down. If they run, you there you go. Don't you see like something says a use of deadly force? What do you think that is?
I thought that was kids spray paint.
No, that's me. Nobody else is with you, right?
No, it's just me.
Okay. I just don't want, you know, they say wait, they scare me, I'll in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's life. We'll get in a little red car, let's drive up here, send everything out, police will come, and they'll give you a little ticket.
An armed individual suddenly appeared out of the bushes, just when Jared was about to leave. The man took Jared hostage and demanded that he put on handcuffs. Disturbingly, the man even casually stated that he would have Jared if he had attempted to run. It's hard to determine if the man was mentally stable, which is extremely alarming given that he was armed. At one point, the man ordered Jared to enter his car, and Jared complied out of fear. Although he didn't record that moment, Jared later updated his viewers and mentioned that it took the police nearly 2 hours to arrive. When the police finally came, they noticed 2 kids approaching the factory while they were investigating. Shockingly, the armed man threatened to them if he saw them inside the factory, right in front of the police. Unfortunately, this threat became a reality. While Jared was being taken into custody for trespassing, the police received a report that the 2 individuals had been shot at the factory. The man was later arrested and identified as 62-year-old Ken Thomas. Despite at the 2 kids, he was only sentenced to 2 years of probation. Since that day, Jared has not returned to the abandoned factory.
Little table there with a few bits. Loving that wardrobe.
I'll just leave in front of you.
Oh my god! F***ing hell! You're alive!
You are?
F***ing hell, man.